Have you ever heard someone say, they wish they knew how to balance a checkbook, how to buy a house, how to get a credit card, how to open up a bank account, or just more financial knowledge in general? Well, there is a solution to this problem, and that's putting personal finance classes back in our school's curriculum. In today's schools, they put an extreme emphasis on math, science, English, and history in their curriculum, and these are all great for the students that plan on going to college because they would have the opportunity to be introduced to business classes. However, it is not a guarantee or a requirement that college students take these classes based off their choice of major. And the students that end their educational career will never be introduced to varying financial experiences. According to the Champlain College, 31% of people fall into this category and never go on to college. In only 17 states require this instruction in their schools. Students in this current curriculum are always saying, when am I ever going to use this stuff? And the chances are they probably never will. So why don't we teach them something they'll use every day, which is personal finance? People that go straight to the workforce are normally more careless with their money. And I have seen this firsthand with a buddy who went straight to the workforce and got some money saved up. And then he blew it all on a brand new truck, and to this day, he wishes he'd have saved all of his money. Teaching these kids personal finance allows them to develop a life skill that they will carry with them throughout their day-to-day life. If we are not teaching our students these skills, we are setting them up to make poor financial decisions in the present and in the future. This will have a negative impact on society as a whole because the people that lack knowledge in personal finance make poor financial decisions, and this could end up leading to them filing for bankruptcy. The ability to handle finances correctly is important in everyone's daily life. In these classes, the students should learn about income, spending, investing, and protection. All of these things are the basics of personal finance and financial stability. Teaching them about income will allow them not to spend over their means and to produce a reasonable budget. Teach them about spending will help them understand about utilities and other monthly expenses we all incur. It will also allow them to recognize what are wants and what are needs. Teaching them to save will help them better prepare for the future, whether that be in an emergency account or a retirement account. Investing will allow them to have financial growth and a healthy retirement. Financial protection is an imperative for students to learn in order to provide financial stability for themselves and their future families. Finances reach into all areas of our life, so it's very important for people to know and have to conduct these skills appropriately. It is also very important we teach the future generations the importance of the basics of personal finance. Now you might be asking yourselves, how are we going to implement these teachings? And a study done by Next Gen Personal Finance showed that 17.7% of parents do not plan on teaching their kids about anything about money. So it's up to the schools to take over. We can do this one or two ways. We can make it a mandatory elective or implement it into the curriculum where students would take classes on each of the basic parts of personal finance. There's a big debate about when to start teaching personal finances, and I believe we can start implementing this as early as elementary school. And in elementary school, they could go over the basics of savings, and as these students progressively got older and went to more classes, they could start implementing what they have learned, such as opening a checking or savings account. Putting personal finance curriculum in our schools will give all students the ability to make good financial decisions, such as income, spending, investing, and protection. These are all important for their daily life now and then. And the only way to ensure students receive this knowledge is by implementing it into all of our schools' curriculum.